So I do, similar to Mia, I function as a MA scribe. I also run the exercise classes now that Mia has taken over the MA position. Mainly it's the exercise classes twice a week. I don't do the morning classes, so I do the night classes, and then I'm here as a scribe as well.
Same question for you. Has there been any particular stories that have stood out with you, or someone that you've interacted with that's changed their life, or they come up to you and said, wow, thank you for letting me realize I actually can do this? Do you have a personal story?
Yeah, I actually have a couple. Most of my exercise patients, pretty much all of them at that point, they just seeing them twice a week, you, like Mia said, you cultivate like a family. You see them twice a week at the same exact time. You're expecting them to be there. If they're not there, we call them and we make sure, like, hey, are you okay? Just checking on you. Wanted to make sure you were, everything's going well. And for one, they love that. Like, people love to be wanted and they want to be called and make sure. And I love caring about them and making sure that they're safe and everything. But I had two of my main patients that they come every single Tuesday, Thursday. Like, it is clockwork. They're there every single Tuesday, Thursday. One of them, he smoked for years and years and years. And I always tell him, like, he'll get shortness of breath while we're working out. And he's like, I need to take a break. And, a little bit of tough love, like, maybe if we stop smoking so much, like, we won't have as much shortness of breath or, whatever it is. But he stopped smoking. And he came in one week and he was like, I just wanted to tell you, like, it's been 4 days and I haven't picked up a smoke. And I was almost in tears because it almost seemed like such a daunting task for him. Obviously, I was planting those seeds and saying, like, let's not smoke, like, let's try this next time, whatever it is. But he finally was like, I'm not smoking anymore. It's now been I think it's been 5 weeks because I've been keeping track of it too. Ask him every Tuesday, Thursday. And he told me, like, it was because of me. He said that, all those minor things that you were saying and, just coming here every Tuesday, Thursday, hearing you and it being understanding of, like, addiction is hard. And, it was always the tough love, but also I understand, like, it's okay to struggle with things. Like, people have addictions, but you're strong enough to get through that. And hearing him actually listen and actually go through with that it's been amazing.
How do you, as a younger person, and this probably comes from your background, how do you bond in a real legitimate way, not just a facade, with these folks that maybe you will never encounter in any other way in life except maybe coming to your classes? How do you come into it? Because it would be real easy to dismiss them, okay? In my way of thinking, because can you relate to them at all? So how do you do that?
Yeah, I think that's a really tough side of things, right? But I think that just in general, getting to know people and just asking them about minor things like, oh, you said you had your kids this past week, how did that go? Or just listening. Like, I think the main thing is a lot of these people, like, they just want you to listen. They just want to be heard. Because, like you said, it is easy to dismiss them and it's easy to say, oh, let's give you this medication and make you feel better. When they come to the class, we're going to do this workout and then we're going to leave. But while they're working out, like, wow, you're doing great. This is amazing. You're actually doing more than you did last week. Let's try this, more heavier weight or whatever it is. And even those minor things of recognizing you did this much last week, you're doing better, and recognizing growth and just getting to know them and listening to them, it makes a huge difference.
So it's not a facade for you. You really genuinely care about each of the folks in your class.
Oh, absolutely. I look forward to seeing them every Tuesday, Thursday. Like, we were off on Tuesday. We didn't have class. And I just, at 3:30, time rolls around for me. I usually would leave my house right at 3. So I get here about 15 minutes early. Right at 3 o'clock, I was like, this feels weird. Like, I'm not with my people. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, I wonder what they're doing instead. Like, I missed them. And I was like, wow, this is really, holds weight in my heart. But I also believe that every single person you encounter plays a huge role in your life, whether it's someone you saw at the grocery store for 5 minutes and you spoke to them, or if it's someone you see twice a week. So for me, it's not a facade for anyone. Like, whoever I'm encountering, that makes an impact on me, and I'm hoping I make an impact on them. So in that aspect of things, I have the chance to make a lot more impact on their lives, and they have more of a chance to make an impact on mine too.